Nah, I think I'm live now. Check.
Nah, he is. Give it a second.
I should be.
It's been a buffer.
Yeah, I'm live. Yo. Yo. Open up the YouTube.
You're in the wrong webcam, bro.
What do you mean I'm on the
You're
wrong?
in the PC webcam. I gotta change it.
How do I change it?
Whatever software, change it.
Where do I go to change the webcam? Shit.
Oh, you're in the fucking.
What? Yeah, the fucking. Yeah.
Go right here. No settings button.
No. Video settings. Oh, right here. Sony. Is it this one?
No, it should be the Sony imaging cam. Or click it to the other one and then click.
Oh, you know why? I think it's because OBS.
Yeah.
It's on the
Oh, you have OBS running still?
Yeah, that's why.
Oh, yeah.
I should.
And then do the other one.
Oh, there we go. Yo.
Wow, that.
Oh, there.
Holy.
Gotta wait for my noties to go out.
Let me put this one.
Gotta wait for my
Holy.
noties.
Yo, look at this, bro. This out here. Yo.
Yo. Yo.
Wait, I had it on the wrong way.
Yeah, I have no
I
idea.
thought I had it on the wrong way. Maybe tripping though. Okay, maybe tripping.
When do my noties go, bro? This shit is fucked right now.
You said on manual or no?
You said what?
I said on the manual movie.
Yeah, I put it on. So let's just wait.
I'll check on this side here.
Now I see that we love hip hop. Perfect. Now we see both chats. Yo, Julius, bro, suck my dick, bitch. Fuck you. Yo, where to, bro?
Damn, bro.
It was 2 minutes before I got a cut.
Say a word.
Yeah, but you guys gonna no, you just went out. I got it right now.
No, he just went out.
It just went out on Twitch?
Oh, yeah. You live on YouTube.
Friday, what's the Wi-Fi password?
Studio 360.
The studio?
Yo. Yo, what's good, chat? What's good, offsites? What's good, Curdy? Curdy, what the fuck you talking about? What's good, Grimy? What's good, 240p? This is not 240p, bro.
240. Yo, you're
This is
tripping.
not
I think it's 240.
This is 4K camera. Now you guys can actually see my face, like, nicely. Bro, call it. Yo, shout out, Curdy.
So make sure you actually
Who's K Flock, bro? What the hell?
explain to Friday's people what's going on.
Yo, the We Love Hip Hop Network. Unfortunately, I did hack Friday. He's not in the crib right now. He's probably gonna come and beat my ass, but hey, listen, I didn't know that. You know, but what's everyone saying though, man? What's everyone saying? What's good? Is it true? Yeah. Was good now. Oh, I got unsponsored because I made a guy chug an egg.
You're insane for that, bro. I'll keep it a buck.
Yeah, a block clip.
You keep the blocks on your store, right?
Yeah.
They also watch it.
Yeah, they
You
fucking-
want them, actually. Fuck one.
No, I'm not gonna lie. Even though the fact that you still kept them is good, bro.
Yo, is that JS? Yeah, so this is JS, guys. The big stepper.
Yo, I'm not a little stepper.
Carson cheated on him.
Yo, shut up, bro.
Where's Pirate? Yo, tell everyone the Toronto Network pop out. Watch out for the dude.
Yo, look, they're sending screenshots in chat, fam.
Yo, he's saying he did the kid censored to it. I don't know, man, but it's soft. So whatever. What was good now, yo? Bestie's crazy.
This is chill. I'm not
Was in
gonna
the studio. Yeah, I was in the studio making some music, chat. But you know,
lie. Like happened.
now we just chilling. How do we
I mean, what?
So I gotta put my mans on a girl, bro, because
No,
this guy needs a girl ASAP, fam. It's not
Yo,
looking too
kill
good, fam. I'll lie. I had me in a group chat with. Oh, let me see how this works. Was good. Where is Friday at? I hacked Friday.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Yes, and Cribazz. Carson cheat on him is crazy. JS, I love you. 720p.
720p. Goddamn.
Uh, Nothing to let him ban my favorite streamer due to lie, man. Now we're good, bro. We're good. It's all right, man. It's all right. But what's everyone saying, bro? How's everyone's day, man? How's everyone's day? Was good. Serenity, whatever your name is. Astro bought the 720p fog with them smoke signals for the space. Intruders.
Holy.
What's it called? So what's everyone saying that we love hip hop, man? Yo, shout We Love Hip Hop on my Twitch, bro. If you haven't followed them, go ahead, drop them a follow. It is We Love Hip Hop on Twitch. You know what I'm saying? We love hip hop. 420p is crazy, bro. Shout out Kenzo Tuni in the building. It's my die. I'm about to put their link in the chat, man. You know, shout out We Love Hip Hop for letting me, use this setup. And being able to stream today. Make sure you guys go drop them a follow. They're probably gonna start getting on Twitch.
Murder in chat saying, yo, shout out the one.
What did Berna say? What in my Twitch chat?
No, your YouTube chat. You like hip-hop stream.
Oh, Berna's in there?
Yeah.
Which one is he?
Most recent
Yo,
one.
say shout out to the lot. Yo, shout out to the lots, man. And you know what I'm saying? In the Toronto network, my dog's Berna. YD.
I'm cutting it, bro. I'm off
Oh, you're talking about this one?
Alright, fam.
This guy?
Yeah.
I'm gonna holla at you,
Have a
fam.
good day.
Stay blessed, Dasani. But what are man saying, man? Burn the bands, follow them. I appreciate it, bro. Make sure y'all go drop them a follow and shit. What's good, Sosa?
Oh, I know who that is. You know who that is too.
I'm not Burner. Are you crazy? Oh shit.
Capstar. You're a
So
black
JS,
star.
talk to him, man.
Say
Tell
what,
him a little bit
Tell
about,
him
you know
what?
what I'm saying? You play COD and shit like that.
Of course I do. Why wouldn't I? I mean, like, don't get me wrong. God's kind of dying, but fuck.
COD's dying a lie.
Yeah.
I feel that now, but what do you think? I feel like Twitch is like so dead right now, fam.
It's not
Like,
dead. It's just the fact that they used to be for everybody. Now they're just going to, like, they're favoring females. I get why. It's making them money. You gotta understand. It's making them bread. These like hot tub streams are basically, I can guarantee you, they're half of that. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
half of their income,
yeah. Nah,
which
that's a
sucks.
fact.
But like, it's whatever.
Yeah, no, that's a fact still. What's it called? Even though it gets viewers, it is dead. Even though it gets views, it's more content. Yeah, nah, sarcasm. Honestly, bro, like I don't know, Twitch is just moving so weird. Like there's a girl that literally had sexual intercourse, on the stream, and she only got to spend for 7 days, man. So, and you have like a creator like
Jidion,
let's
for
say
example.
Aiden, Jidion, what did Jidion get banned for again?
Hate rate. So apparently he went into Poke mainstream and I think he was trying to get a collab or something, and it didn't end up working in his favor. So his chat went over and started hating on her and assaulting her viewers and everything. So he paid the repercussions for his chat.
What's it called?
Yeah, Jidion.
Jidion, he did it.
What's the term that
He said L
Hate
plus
rate.
ratio.
Yeah.
L plus. He literally said L plus ratio in her chat, and they permanently banned him. And then you have a girl that does intercourse, fam, and she gets a 7-day suspension, bro. That is children, fam. Like it's kind of weird. Pokimane has internal contracts with Twitch, so the problem is, bro, she can literally get anyone banned, bro. Like she has contract with Twitch, bro. Like she can just holler at someone and say, "Yo, listen, get this guy banned." She's probably the one that got him banned.
Double standard, Joe.
Yeah.
Someone said, "Yo, Friday, I'm glad you dropped Gutsy. That's we can't keep these predators out here."
Salute to Gutsy, yo. It's all love over here on this side, yo.
Yeah, they clearly got favoritism. She's on Twitch App Store page. Can we hear the story about the Cars and JS situation? I've been interested.
No, bro, I'm not here about that. You know. That's all I'm gonna say. If you know the whole situation, you know it.
Put your man's on the face. That's like going to Def Jam Studios and and recording on garbage. Man, interesting.
Hella interesting.
Wait, I'm trying to see this. This ain't the. I think the quality's blessed.
Yeah, the quality is blessed.
Mm-hmm. They're super blessed over here.
Yeah.
I don't know what these guys are talking about.
Where you think? Where you think is going next year? Is it going to be on Twitch next year? Is YouTube? Who's going to be the main streaming
I
platform?
think YouTube can make Twitch work for their money. Only because YouTube, I feel like, is more down for the creator, other than Twitch being like.
You got to think of it too. I feel like the rules on Twitch, like, bro, like it's so strict
Yeah.
on Twitch, and there's so much favoritism going on and sexism. Like people really want to find, but it's just so hard to beat Twitch. Like, even though like the pay, like YouTube's offering better paying channel, just Twitch has just been this shit. But after these YouTube shorts and all these things they're releasing, I heard word around the mouth that YouTube might be making like its own separate live streaming website. YouTube
That'd be
Live.
crazy.
Yeah. So if
YouTube-
that happens,
If YouTube fixes up their way that you can find creators on their website and like on their app, guarantee I can tell you, give it like 2-3 years, YouTube will probably be up there with Twitch.
The problem is with YouTube is the music part, like the copyright issues. For
Yeah.
example, like Ack, when he's on he multi streams as well, like how we're doing right now, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes he wants to like play like a little baby song or something to show an example of what he's talking about, but he's like, chat, I can't because we're on YouTube right now.
I feel like YouTube might fix that though,
it's kind
because you gotta realize like with Twitch, yeah, they'll demonetize your music, like they'll mute certain parts, but if YouTube was like can get these artists to sign and be like, yo, I want you to use it, it's also gonna help them with their streams because they're eating off this too potentially. So if they were to fix that, I feel like they could definitely take over Twitch.
Not definitely. It's just like they just have like to add a couple features here and there of adding raids and hosts, like being able to raid and stuff. If YouTube can do that and the subs and make a better sub, like a sub split, like a percentage. I mean,
YouTube
YouTube-
already has a better subs. You take 70, they take 30.
mhm.
That's how badly they want creators. Like they stole some of the biggest COD streamers that I know of. They stole Tim the Tan Man. They stole Dr. Disrespect. They got Swag. You know what I mean? Like these are big streamers that little kids watch to play games, and now the fact that they're over there, it's sort of like it's giving them, it's giving them that like, yo, if these guys are moving over there, then there's something good I can eat off over there.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on Andrew Tate converting to Islam? Hey, bro, big ups to him. Converting to Muslim. I'm proud, and it's just he's following the straight path. Hopefully, they guide him into the right place. Why I thought you was SETI? What you mean? Someone in the chat said, I heard Carson got back Oz in Kitchener. Did you hear him?
Yo, these guys are rogue, bro. These guys be saying anything. Like I said. Like I said, bro. Like,
dude, it's hard to hear JS.
nah, you can hear me better now. I fixed that.
JS.
I think we fixed it, but-
Yeah, you just have to get close to the mic.
But yeah, like people say what they want to say, but like I'm not gonna lie, only the two people that would know what happens is me and her because we still talk on like a friend type thing,
Now I'm streaming on We Love Hip Hop 2 on YouTube, so some of these questions are on the YouTube too as well, on the We Love Hip Hop YouTube, where you can check them all and post their shit in their chat. Yeah, I'm not reading it off of Google Doc today, buddy. All right, relax.
Guess it
Relax
Google
this
Doc.
shit.
But yeah, like
Yo, I could read the chat over here, K Flock. You want to know? Ask Friday how he feels about Tupac's stepfather. If you know, you should pull that up on the screen, bro. Go to Keep Six Solid.
Okay. The trolls are here tonight.
Yo, bro, fam, like I actually low-key had to take a double take at the picture, bro. That motherfucker look like me, fam.
actually,
Yeah, like
No,
I want
no,
to see this.
you know, sometimes people will be like, "Yo, that person looks like you." They don't look like
how,
you.
how long ago was it? Recent?
It was like one of the like maybe 3 posts ago, probably today, because
Keep six.
I was like, "Yo, wait a minute, Dad,"
I'm trying to go.
or like maybe an uncle or something. Like,
Oh, yeah,
jeez.
keep six out. There we go. I'm trying to find it right now.
Oh, whoa.
Yo,
Yo, there's no way. No, no.
That is how do I pull it up so they can see it? Is there a way to do that?
There might be
You're on Restream though, eh?
Yeah.
If you're using OBS, you could like fucking move your screens around and shit.
Yeah, it would have been easier. But if you guys go to Keep Six Solid, you can see it's like
Just click the link and
Tupac.
post
I'm gonna put it in the link right now.
But yeah, that's insane.
Scary, bro.
That's
hella
scary,
scary.
bro. That's crazy. But yeah, man, that shit is.
Who y'all listening to?
Like rapper wise?
Like right now, over like the last 4 months, because it changes from month to month, right? Like we
Yeah,
don't listen to the same person all year round. Like
Yeah.
sometimes, but like, you know, sometimes some months you're like, yo, I'm bumping this person's music more than others. Right now, as we're getting near the end of 2022, who y'all listening to the most right now?
I listen
I
to
mean-
Drake now after her loss. I've been bumping
Crazy.
her loss. Amazing album, bro.
Yo, apparently Boo's talking shit on
We're talking shit.
you.
Go see this.
But yeah,
fucking
like-
kid, bro.
As I was probably I would say Northside Benji, because I feel like with him, he takes time with his music. You know, like he takes time. Like he'll find a beat, and I don't think he doesn't really care about the music. you
Yeah.
know? He's already blown up in Canada. He's blown up in the US, and he's blown up in the UK, which is smart. I'm not gonna lie, because those are like the top 3 places where people want to blow up. Because even if you fall off in Toronto, you'll still have the US and you'll still have the UK.
That's
pouring
facts.
in money for you.
That's facts. Who else? That's it. Drake, Northside Benji.
Northside Benji, I would say local city.
Okay. No, Loco ain't dropped something. Well, he did
No,
drop
he dropped
something.
Freedom. I've been listening to Freedom because like I feel like it's a good song. He took like but I feel like once he gets out, he's gonna take his time. But I feel like he has so much music in the vault already.
Yeah.
That when he comes out, he's just gonna want to get to the grind.
Yeah. And he's super talented, man.
Yeah,
that
he
that
really
man
is.
floats on the beats, bro.
Who else? I'm listening to one of my boys called Cito DK.
Okay.
He drops a lot of music. Like he's serious about his thing. Lil Baby, basically like all the mainstream rappers.
Yeah. That Drake album right now is fucking fire,
It's
bro.
super fire.
Like there's songs that are like, when you have certain songs that it's still ringing in your head,
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, you know what I mean? Because like a lot of music doesn't have replay value these days. So like I'll listen to it the one time just for like, because I do this.
Yeah.
And then like I'm off of that. You know what I'm saying? The Drake album I've actually been re-listening to.
Someone said, do y'all watch any Toronto YouTubers outside We Love Hip Hop?
I watch Kishka. Kishka's one of them. I'll keep it a buck with everybody. Kishka, like, I like the way he keeps it authentic. It's 100% real. He's not bullshitting. You know, like he's. I feel like he can really blow if he put his time. in, like,
Yeah, I've personally talked to Kishka, man, and he's a really humble guy. He gives me advice all the time, man. Like, if he ever sees me fuck up or he thinks I can do better critiques, he's just a great guy, a really humble guy in general. I fuck with Kishka a lot.
I fuck with that Mind Soul 6, if that's the channel, if I'm not mistaken, or it could be the Hood 6.
The Hood 6,
oh, the
yeah,
Hood
yeah.
6,
The one that do the documentaries, the little documentary pieces, and they'll do like on like Canadian gangs out west. You know, they'll do like some like bank robbers, like a story on bank robbers. Like they'll do like one piece a week, and I religiously watch that shit when it drops. Fam, they fucking talk about mad gangs I didn't have any idea about, bro. It's crazy.
Someone said, do you think Toronto rap is dead?
I wouldn't say dead. I would say it's just the same repetitive sound over and over again. If somebody was to come and like change the sound, I feel like they would blow.
Someone said 2018-19 was the last era for Toronto rap. What do you think, Friday?
I don't think that was the last era. I think that right now we're going through a lull period.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we had a lot of hot rappers in the beginning of the year that were making a lot of noise in the end of last year. And like I feel 2022 was kind of a lull. We need like that spike.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like unfortunately, like salute to top 5, but like he was out there and he was kind of pushing the fuckery and all that, and like, but he had people engaged, bro.
Yeah, he did.
You know what I'm saying? And that's when we were going through a spike, like with the academic streams and all that. We need another like spike.
One of those.
But I heard a lot of people didn't fuck with when academics did that Toronto stream and he brought all the ops into.
Yeah, but everybody can actually say that they know that their socials are going up, their YouTubes. People were making think pieces about it. Even if you didn't like it, you can make a think piece about, oh, I didn't like it, and get some views off of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Something happened where like anybody can gain traction off of. You know what I'm saying? Whether they liked it or not.
It's all about what you can eat off of and like what you can gain off it. So like I feel like for academics, he was already tapped into to the Toronto scene, but he wasn't as tapped in as he is right now.
And the amount of people who screen recorded it, talked about it, and all that type of stuff, and then made YouTube videos that like got into the atmosphere, into the algorithm, made more people tapped in. You know what I'm saying? Like academics and streams did well, but the We Love Hip Hop screen recordings of those are in the tens of thousands. One of them is almost at 100K right now.
Yeah.
Right. So a lot of people got to tap in after the fact. You know what I'm saying?
Someone said 2015-17 was the best time for Toronto. Do you think 2015 to 2017?
What do you guys think? I'm not sure. Like I mean, like it was good.
For me growing up, I felt like it might have been. I wouldn't say it was the best, but I feel like it was the time where like rappers were trying to figure out their sound, and once they found it, they sort of just flew with it. You know, like LB Spiffy, let's say for example, like he's one of what I claim Toronto OGs in a way. He created a sound, he stuck with it, and you know, like he sort of blew up off it.
Yeah. And fucking not LB Spiffy, the next guy took his sound, Lil Tecca.
Yeah, Lil Tecca.
Lil Tecca really blew up from Toronto. Like,
yes, he did. He did.
Who was he beefing?
LB.
All
those guys. Prince Don, LB Band.
Yeah.
The flow, and he just started clowning Toronto and just
At first he was using Toronto as a the place where he was gaining his first Instagram followers, because he said in the interview that we had with him, the first interview, right?
Yeah.
That he started noticing when he mimicked LB's tune, that he started getting all these followers from Toronto. So we kept leaning into that, bro. And look where he is now, off a Toronto sound.
Fucking insane, bro.
But see, I feel like it was smart of Tecca. He milked everything. He played it perfectly.
Someone said academics need someone from the Toronto scene to meditate it, who knew all the politics. Instead, he kept letting that AJ dude just run his mouth.
Okay, but like you gotta realize him and AJ
is funny, bro.
He is funny, but like I feel like it was his boy, right? So like at the same time, he sort of was like, "Yo, if this is making me money, making people laugh, I'm gonna continue to roll with it."
AJ was planted, yo. Every time it started getting a little bit boring in the chat, or sorry, in the live, he would get in there, start saying some shit. Everybody get pissed off at him, like,
and then it just started over again.
Yeah, they probably discussed it before they went live, bro.
Yeah, they probably did.
Yeah,
definitely did. Someone said, "Yo, Friday, come back to the block." You go legit to the log. Southside needs his captain.
What? No, man. I was just out in Parkdale the other day, fam. It's not like I don't go through there. It's not a block anymore, yo.
YG and K though. So I want AJ gone. I wasn't hoping it at all. He just went, but it was just the wrong people. He was making jokes too.
Let's see, like, I don't think anybody from the States, mostly because rappers now, they do what they do. Like, you know, like, but it's also the fact that, like, they get arrested pretty often. And the fact that, like, for them to, like, go overseas to the US and to the UK to do shows, it takes, like, months and months. Because then you got to get approved. You got to go through this whole situation. So, like, if rappers in Toronto could stay clean, you know, like, stay away from the streets. Like you can have people that are with the streets, but as long as you're not with the streets, you know, like you're good. You can go blow up, and like that's what Benji did. He stayed away from the streets for a little bit. He did his stuff. You know, like I haven't
Yeah.
heard of Benji getting arrested, and it's smart of him because now look at him. He can travel the world freely. He can go to Dubai, live his life. He can, you
Yeah.
know.
But he's an anomaly. I feel like it's hard to be a street rapper, and like if you're really living what you're or living what you lived.
Yeah.
Let's say what you talked about, not living in the moment,
Yeah.
but you lived it. Like shit, you might have caught a bid at the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like fuck. Now that you have that, but now you're a rapper, you still have your past that you got to fucking deal with, man.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of these Toronto rappers are dealing with. A lot of them are not doing as much or any crime. They're getting money off their streams,
Yeah.
but they caught a couple of cases on the way up, and now it's like fuck, they can't
Yeah,
do that
they
extra
can't-
shit.
Yeah.
You know
And
what
it
I'm
hurts.
saying?
It hurts them in the long run.
It does.
I know a lot of people in the U.S. that listen to Toronto rap, and they'll be like, "Yo, like they fly to Toronto just to see because Toronto's the
Real
only
cool.
place they can really see them." And
Yeah.
like not even Toronto. I'd say in Canada, like in this total, this is the only place they can really be, and it sucks because now you have people, you know, like if a person now they're not really able to go around the world and experience what half these other rappers like, you know,
Mm.
they can't go out of Toronto and collab with these UK rappers or these American rappers like they want to.
Yeah. Let me ask y'all something quick, fast. This Toronto scene, as younger guys, right?
Yeah,
Like, because back in the days we used to have like a lot of local shows, and people used to come out to some of them, and sometimes they would be kind of whack, but for the most part, like there'd be a good set of people that would come out. If there was local shows going on out here, would y'all be coming out to the shows?
yeah, I would for sure.
Like all the people you just named, like a Northside Benji was performing somewhere, or fucking, you know, YG was performing like in Toronto,
Yeah,
because they perform, but they all perform outside of Toronto.
Yeah,
Like if they were performing here, would Mandem like pull up?
yeah, I would pull up.
Yeah, for sure.
The fuck? What about in the chat? Like if like your favorite Toronto rapper, but like the street ones, like
Yeah.
they're doing a show, are is the chat pulling up? Comment
But
gang.
isn't it because like there's so much politics and shit? They
Yeah,
really
I
don't
feel
want
like
to do
that's
shows.
the reason why
and-
too. Because like
Yeah.
with Rolling Loud, I know there was a lot of talk about like, yo,
But
this
there was a
might
lot of
happen.
security. Though.
It was okay,
Yeah,
but like you
hella
gotta
security.
realize like there's some guys that are in the streets that don't really give two shits about how much security there is.
Yeah,
If they see somebody they don't like and they're doing whatever they're doing, it's over. You know,
Yeah,
It's-
on site.
Yeah,
yeah. No, it's just the cops stop it a lot of times too, because they'll make it harder for the promoters to book them, because they got to go through like criminal checks, or like
Yeah.
or they have to put all their names over at the police station and make sure that they're allowed to perform. They put a lot of barriers.
yeah,
So promoters are most of the time are like, I'm not even gonna bother. I'm just gonna pick the safe guys. But if they pick like a lineup of like 4 grimy guys, I think that people would come out. It would be
People
dangerous,
yeah,
or maybe dangerous, but maybe not be dangerous.
Bro, there's like Friday still got hitters and MTL ask him about
I'm gonna leave that as a no comment. I will not confirm or deny that.
it. I'm pulling. Someone said, "Yeah." My chat saying, "Yeah, they're pulling up too."
like see that's what sucks is these barriers. They're like, it's like I feel bad because they're trying to make a living off this.
Mhm.
You know, it's sort of, but at the same time, it's sort of like you rap it, you sometimes have to live it. But at the same time, I feel like even if you don't live it, you can still, yeah, you might be rap capping, but as long as you have those guys there that are doing it, you could sort of, you know, like it won't mean the same, it won't hit the same, but
Yeah.
you know, it's still sort of there.
No, but if you used to do it, that's fine too. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm okay with listening to my favorite rapper who used to do crime. You don't have to currently be
Yeah.
doing crime, fam. Like I don't have. You don't have to be that real, fam. Like if you moved bricks, not moving bricks,
Yeah.
I'm good with that, fam. Like I'm not gonna judge you, fam.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know about y'all. Like, do you guys need the rappers to really be doing their shit to enjoy it,
To
fam?
be honest, if your music, if I can bop my head to your music,
Mm.
I'm gonna fuck with you because
Yeah,
to me, if the music hits, it hits. I don't care where you're from, what you know.
yeah,
It's just sort of like for me, I just want songs that I can listen to on the way to school or on the TTC or when I'm
Yeah.
studying. You know, like I just want something that like is a cool vibe for me.
What about you, Cribas? Does your favorite rapper have to be currently doing the shit that they're talking about, or you're like, nah, you're faking the funk. I can't listen to you.
Yeah, it don't matter, bro. As long as the music's good at the end of the day, fam.
Yeah. Like
you know,
rappers, you can cap a little bit. It's okay.
Yeah.
they can,
You know what I'm saying? We're still gonna stream it, bro.
they're still here regardless, bro. We're still
These fans are
streaming
giving
it.
themselves up on tapes, bro. Like, yo, I just last week shot Timmy in the head. Like, bro, why,
I got my
fam?
leg on.
That was what I think Lil TK did. Or TK, that's what he did.
He literally said what he's doing
Yeah.
in the moment,
But
real
the
time.
way he got caught was he shot the race video and he went back to the same address he posted in the video. So I'm just here like, there's like, I get it, like you want to go back there, but once it's on the internet, that's where they're gonna go check because you were there. You know, they're gonna try to find where you are no matter where you are.
It's like mans want to go to jail, fam.
Yeah.
Mhm. Do you think a little bit off the topic out of the Toronto scene, but do you think YSL's gonna get free, like Gunna, or what do you think?
I think maybe.
I think they have a chance.
I heard
Their
Young
lawyer-
Thug's probably fucked, though. I heard Gunna might have a chance.
I heard different. I heard that they're looking to get him another. They're trying to get him out again. You know what I'm saying? Another pre-trial or whatever, a bail hearing. You know what I'm saying? Because they're trying to make it where he's not the leader, fam.
Yeah.
You never know. Like, yo, they're spending millions on the legal case, right?
But they have that money though. Like,
Yeah.
like, Young Thug especially, he's been rapping for a while now, so he definitely has the money to pay his lawyers and like
Yeah.
you know,
If he has to spend like $2 million to fucking free up,
yeah, he'll do it.
hey, you never know, fam. You might see all of the mans just walk out the courtroom, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say that. Sorry, dude. I will. Never forget Young Lava.
Oh, that guy, I don't know, like his music was hard. When
It was.
It was hard. When I heard he got arrested and what he got arrested for, I was like, what? There's no way, because I sort of forgot about him because he didn't release any music. He just sort of
Yeah.
went ghost like Top 5 did when he was on the run.
Yeah.
You know, so it was sort of like when I heard it, I was like, what the hell? There's no way.
They when they caught him in Nebraska on the way back to Canada. They were speeding, they said, and the police pulled him and
Yeah.
another fugitive over as well, and they had like 67 burners in the trunk.
That's insane.
Holy 67.
And that interview on the channel right now is behind the age wall. It's 18 and over for some reason.
Oh, they put it on an age wall.
That's
yeah.
probably what I mean. I think because they might have done that because of the reason he got arrested. It's sort of, I feel like they
He
had
said
to do it because they felt like if they didn't, then you know.
Did his lawyer prove that the way found out? His lawyer proved that the way they found out about one of the biggest cases was illegal, so that may dismiss other cases from there.
Oh yes, they're right. The rental. They're talking about Young Thug.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah. The rental. The big case that they're trying to pin on him is that the rental that he got a few years ago that was connected to the Lil Wayne tour bus. Or I don't know. Maybe I'm mixing up the two things.
Yeah, the murder, right?
Yeah, but there was a murder that happened that was connected to a rental that was connected to Young Thug,
Mm-hmm.
and they're trying to say like, nah, that he had nothing to do with that. And if they clear him of that, they might ease up off his charges. He might be able to walk free on that. But don't
So
quote me.
that they may dismiss other cases from there, the rental. Yeah, okay. Interesting.
Yeah, so that's a big positive for Young Thug.
Someone said he was the original Tay-K. He was dropping tapes and videos on the run. How did the police confuse as fuck? And then someone said Young Lava isn't the next Tay-K. Are you dumb? Tay-K is much worse.
Yeah. What do you think?
What do you think, Jay?
Wait, my bad. What do you say?
Is TK worse than Young Lava? Like,
I mean, not really. I mean, I feel like Young Lava is worse because he got caught with 67. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
these are potentially things that could kill people. TK, he did what he did, you know, but
Was good
at the
BBC.
same time, it's just like he didn't. I mean, 67 is a big number. Those could potentially,
Artillery, bro.
yeah, you know, that could possibly have killed half, not, I'm not gonna say half population, but like most, or like killed a bunch of innocents, or
Hmm.
it's sort of like that type of thing has repercussions.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Fuck,
Mhm.
man. Well, hold your head, bro, to both of them, yo.
Facts. But yeah, no, shit's crazy.
It is.
But I mean, shit, I still gotta love the city. Just, you know what I hate Friday
Talk to me.
is why all these Americans be clowning the Toronto accent so much, man. It gets like be so tight, fam. Like, oh, you guys are all like weirdos and shit. Like when I do my Toronto man dates or some shit, like, oh, I don't understand them, or they just start clowning us, man. I'm like, you can't hate on the culture, America's just
Because we're different, yo. But
yeah.
you know what? The UK, I heard low key, they don't like us, yo.
The UK don't like us.
Like they like us, like they fuck with us, but they low key think that we're taking their accent.
I don't think it's their accent. I think it's their words and their style that really like, because nobody was ever dressing like like with puffer jacket. I mean, you would see puffer jackets, but you wouldn't see a puffer jacket, a side bag, and then like you wouldn't see you wouldn't see
The Toronto man uniform.
like literally. It used to be Roots. It literally used to be just Roots or like a Nike Tech Fleece.
Roots was the
Now it's
shit.
like a puffer jacket. You have like runners on. You have like a black, like all black.
I was
and
at the
I'm like,
club yesterday. I saw bare mans with puffer jackets on, and it's like fucking 100 degrees. And I was like, a sauna. This guy's chilling in here with his puffer.
Man's not hot, bro. Man's not hot. Take off your jacket. Man's not hot.
but
That's
yeah,
crazy. You're
I feel
you're
like
right.
You gotta look at it like before Toronto, like 2015, 2017. It was Nike Tech Fleeces. It was Bape. It was like it was Gucci, Versace, Louis, like all these designer brands. Now it's just a puffer jacket, a side bag, and then you have a whatever.
Roadman swag.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yo, I'm sorry to the UK mans, yo, because
Hey, listen, I don't understand this when they say UK and Canada both want to be New York. Also, after 20, no one ever
No,
wants to
but
be New York.
You gotta realize, I think
What are you
UK
talking
came
about?
out with it before New York.
New York is
Yeah.
not on New York. All the New York people try to claim everything, bro. New York is like, bro.
New York lost its way back in like 2010, like or
Yeah.
something like that. Once Atlanta started really popping off, and then New York rappers started to like mimic them,
Yeah.
they lost their way. They had to have
Yeah.
a whole movement of, oh, we're bringing New York back type of rap, like the, back or quote unquote backpacker rap, because New York lost their fucking way,
Yeah.
bro. You know what I'm saying? They didn't like what the ASAP mob did when they fucking started busting off back in the days, because they're like, what the fuck? It's not New York rap.
Yeah.
Man, they can fuck off with that shit.
Facts.
No, but like that roadman thing, that you just blew my mind right there with that, because like we'll fucking fight with them. Like,
Yeah.
you remember, salute to Gucci Glow, this guy from out here.
2C6, right?
He was beefing with Heady One because he said he made up the fucking tracksuit thing, the tracksuit, Nike tracksuit, right? Heady One has a song called in my Nike tracksuit, and he was like, nah, we were the first ones. He's taking our shit. Right, but the UK guys, I don't think they're really preing us like that to be
They're not.
teething our shit, bro.
I don't think they really started paying attention to us before they knew of Northside Benji. I feel like Northside Benji sort of brought that Toronto sound to them. Hence why Northside Benji's getting these collabs with these
And
UK,
Pressa.
Yeah, and Pressa. Like, shout out to those guys, but like they're the ones that are really blowing Toronto up in a way. Like, yeah, Top 5 did when he was out with these lives, and like Academics too, he helped us a little bit. But music scene wise, I think Northside Benji and Pressa are sort of like they're carrying us right now.
Yeah, and they have a lot of collabs with guys from over there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like gigs and all
But
that.
same with 3M French though.
Isn't
Like,
near as I feel like all the artists like really from Toronto usually blow up in like America or UK and then usually blow up in Toronto, or I feel like I always see it happen. Like
They were bubbling here, but when everybody else found out about them is once they blew up in the States or in the UK.
you can
what
blow
I'm
up in
saying?
Toronto, Cribazz. You can blow up in Toronto, but nobody's gonna know you in the States. There might be a couple people, but hence why Houdini went down there. Pressa, Northside Benji, You
And
know,
then
that's why
everyone-
a lot of these rappers are going down there, because once you blow up there, you can fall off in Toronto, and like I said before, you still have the U.S. Once you're done with the U.S., you go to the U.K., you blow up there, and it's finished. You're
Yeah.
basically you have three big countries and like continents, and like you have those, and you're blessed. You're making money from no matter where you fall off, you're still having a source of income to fall back on.
That's facts.
Uh-huh.
Who's this? Old John Crow, 416 Trackstar Music. No, there's not. Everyone only cares about Drake and Tory Lanez. No pressure or Pressa or Northside Benji. I'm sorry. He disagrees.
I mean, yeah, Drake carries Toronto, but I'm talking about like drill rap. You don't see Drake really drill rapping, you know? Like
Yeah.
I'm talking in like Toronto underground scene, like underground music, like you know.
Drake's already made it out, man.
Drake,
Like,
yeah, he's made it out, so he's
Yeah.
gonna stay out, you know. But
Yeah.
see, Northside Benji, Pressa, they're gonna come back every once in a while. They're gonna shoot their music videos, and then they're gonna move out of Toronto, because I feel like Toronto is haunted in a way. Like you gotta, because like
haunted.
in a way you gotta look at it like this. Houdini came back. He was gonna shoot a music video, and look what happened to him.
Yeah.
Right? Look what happened to Smoke Dogg. Look what happened.
Yeah,
These are all people that could have potentially blew up and made it to the mains. You know what I mean?
That's a bar you dropped there. Toronto is haunted.
That's how I feel, bro. Cause I'm not even alive. Cause I live in the hood, you know. So like, but like you know, like there's rappers in my hood. That's why like my boys, when they rap, they don't release music, because once you, like Roadrunner said, if you make music and you release a music video, your face is burnt. It's in the city. You're officially a name brand to them. No matter who, even if you're small, you're still gonna be that person that, oh, this guy's from here. Okay, let's go do this. You know?
That's fucked up, fam. Like, to really put into perspective,
Yeah.
as somebody who's interviewed a lot of rappers,
Blow up.
a lot of them are not here no more, fam.
Mhm.
Like R.I.P. Steno.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I interviewed him when he pulled up with Tizzy Stacks, right? That's another man that he could have gone on to have a potential big ass rap career. He only had a
Yeah.
couple tunes at the time, but who knows? You know what I'm saying?
These
There's
are, like,
mad
yeah.
guys, bro.
Mad guys that don't want to come here because it's haunted, and the reason why is like I know a lot of, and I've had conversations with my friends that rap, and I'm like, and I tell them, because some of them do release music, and I tell them like, yo, be safe. Like I'm telling you, like, you know, because I told them and I bring it up to them, I'm like, bro, you need to like stay safe. You need to do this and that. Like, you know, I try to advise them, because I don't want nothing, but I want to see my people that I know personally eat. Like, you know, you can do me dirty and I'll still want you to eat, but that's not at my table, you know?
Yeah. No, that's jewelry right there. Yo, I never really thought about it. It's haunted, yo. Yeah, man. Man's who
Never thought of it either.
Yeah. No, because not even only the guys who are dead, like there's guys who have mad potential who are in jail or probably going to be gone for a while. Like top 5,
Yeah.
Bizloke.
Holy fuck, this guy! Like, I never thought of it like that. Bro.
Yeah.
Toronto is like really.
Like, fam, like these guys are not guys who are just little guys, had a little spark. No, like they were ringing bells out here, fam. Like Bizloke, people were doing Bizloke challenges on Instagram, fam.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying?
He really brought that like deep voice rap, and
Yeah.
even though I didn't listen to his music, I still fucked with him because I like the way he was. You know, he sort of like was just bringing a new sound to Toronto. In a
Bro,
way.
he could have almost been a Halloween costume, like at the time.
Yeah.
Like he was getting popular enough that people would have dressed as him for Halloween,
They
and
definitely
people would
would've.
know who that is.
They definitely would have.
When you get to that level, fam, like you could dress up as like so and so, and like people will be like, "Oh, you're so and so." Like they can
Yeah.
identify what the costume is. You're lit, fam.
You're lit, yeah.
No, you are lit.
Yeah, fam.
And like that's why I sort of hate Toronto in a way. Like I live in Toronto. I'll love the city, but I just hate it because there's so much people with mad potential that just don't want to get out there because of what happens when you're out there.
Yeah, I feel like
officially-
once you're up, like man's really trying to take you off the map, bro.
you're like a target, bro. It's like
Yeah.
You're
literally
a
like
target. Like they don't want to see man's winning. Like and
Crabs in a bucket, bro. It's crazy.
yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah, man. Like it's you have to be a secret rapper, bro.
You have to, bro.
Yeah.
Like I know a lot of my boys that rap, they quit. They weren't big, but like they were gaining momentum and they just quit. They were like, I'm done. I can't do this. It's not only the fact that it's like they have a target. It's the fact that like, yo, any of their friends, like if you're in a music video with a guy and they see you, you're that target. You know, like
Yeah.
you're a target now. You're no matter even if you don't fuck with them no more, you're still that person. Oh, you're not close with this guy anymore. Okay, you know, like it's just sort
Mm.
of like it's just a bunch. It's like it's a city full of serpents. I think Casper has a song Serpents, and like he sort of I listened to it and he sort of was right. Like I listened to that,
Yeah.
like, you know.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. The music video part, I never even booked that neither. Like, yo, I'm just here. I'm just one of the man them in the background, but now, I'm affiliated. You might not even be with the smoke. You're just,
You're just
such
there
showing support.
supporting,
Yeah.
yeah.
And now mans are like, yo, I seen you in so and so's music video. Wap, wap.
Yeah, now you're you know now you're
Someone
6 feet.
wanted to ask Friday if he ever done anything with Mar Guap. He the only guy who managed to hide his face the whole time.
He's not the only guy.
No, there's other people that have hid their face.
ASF Lucky 7. You know what I mean? We had an interview
Yeah.
on the network with him. I've never seen his face. He didn't even
Never
take.
seen his face, yeah.
Even when he pulled up, we didn't see his face. Like he didn't like take off his mask and then put it on for like the camera. Like
Yeah.
other guys have done that, including Bundog. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Really?
yeah, we've seen masked rappers' face before. Like the guys who you guys never get to see their face.
Yeah,
Like we've seen their faces. You know what I'm saying?
but I feel like the reason they do that is because they trust you. They know that you're not gonna really do anything. You know?
Yeah.
Like they know
I'm not
they-
running the camera while they had their mask
Yeah.
off, and you know what I'm saying?
Oh, but why do mans really do like just hide their face so much? Because it's just like
Once you're like,
What he just said.
Roadrunner, I think you did an interview with I think it was We Love the Staircase versus the Staircase.
Yeah.
And Roadrunner. I was watching it and Roadrunner said this. Shout out to him. Like he was like, once you made a music video, your face is burnt in the city.
Yeah.
No matter even if you stop rapping, people will be like, oh, I know you from here and here. Oh, I know you from
Mm.
there. You know, like even if you're not with the politics, you're still with the politics because you made that song.
Yeah. Yeah. That's literally why fucking people are like, yo, I'm just gonna be the masked rapper. I never even thought about it that way because sometimes I'd be like, yo, why would you fucking be a rapper but you don't want nobody to see your face?
Yeah.
That it's like it's an oxymoron. It's counterproductive. You know what I'm saying? But if you fucking got to deal with this type of shit, then I may as well mask the fuck up and get my bars off.
And that's why like a lot of the UK rappers, they hide their faces. Like
Yeah.
Baby Maine, We Want Race,
6'7".
6'7", like all these guys, and it's smart of them because once they take the
Mhm.
mask off, nobody really knows who they are. They can just
Yeah.
walk, they can just walk on the street normal like a normal person. They
Yeah.
won't have pictures. They won't have to have security with them.
And those guys they're making money off their music, so it's not even like they're not making no bread.
Yeah, they're making their bread. So
Yeah, that makes sense. Fuck, I might start getting back in the booth and like pop up with a mask. Niggas won't know it's me.
but yeah, it's just a city full of serpents in my eyes.
City full of serpents. What time y'all got on the stream right there?
Oh, how long?
Yeah.
48 minutes.
Oh shit.
Doesn't even feel that long.
I haven't felt that long still.
But yeah, like I like the Toronto music scene. It's a good music scene. If rappers could stay out of jail, they could 100% blow up.
Yeah.
It's just it's a fact. And like I've had friends tell me no. I mean, like, yeah, I know it's hard to get out of the streets because I've seen friends stuck in the streets try to get out and they've failed multiple times. It's hard. It's like, it's sort of like once you're in it, you're in it.
Yeah.
And there's no way of getting out unless you either one die or two, end up like for example, Robin Banks. I don't think he's in the streets in a way, but he raps. For like he was outside at a party, 8 shots to his back.
Yeah. Do you think that he'll be able to make a comeback? Like
I
he's
feel
like still
I
there, but
I
like
heard he's he's slowly walking again. Like he's going to his therapy. He's doing everything.
So he might be able to have a full physical recovery.
But yeah,
That would be dope.
I feel like Robin Banks really shaped the Toronto rap scene.
Robin Banks, yeah.
Yeah.
With his OG songs, like if you really listen to him back in the day, like for me, he was somebody that like I would have on repeat 24/7,
Mm-hmm.
and I still do. Like there's a couple songs like Brothers, there's the real remix he dropped. There's Priceless, especially.
Bro, you know
Yeah.
who's fucking fire too, bro? Lil Barrett with his old song North Side. So
Yeah.
bro, those songs I used to blast that shit, bro.
He still has fire though.
Yeah, he still does.
This track that he has with King Von, I think hit 1 million.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like with that one, he took too long to drop it. I think the hype died down for it.
Mm.
If he had dropped it when, like, you know, like R.I.P. King Von, but like, I feel like if he dropped it right like a month or two after he shot the music video, he definitely would have like blown up in the States for sure.
Yeah.
I feel like now that music video could potentially hit like 2, 3, probably 5 mil, probably more than that, but we won't know because you know it was sort of delayed.
Yeah. But you know, with this shit like that, like you got to clear shit. They
Yeah.
probably had to fucking wait till like
Months
their
and
team
months.
was like,
Yeah.
okay, sure, you guys can clear the record. They might have to put the extra bread down.
Yeah.
You never know, man. A lot of red tape, bro.
It sucks, but like you know, like it's just there's a lot of I don't know how to say this properly in a way, but it's just a lot of envy in the city.
So I wanted to ask you, what do you think about Torontology Friday?
Torontology,
Mm-hmm.
I'm on there every day, man. That's the place where you can find out about all of the fuckery.
Everything.
Yeah. I was just showing Dusty earlier today.
Torontology. Have you never seen him?
You never have you
No,
ever?
somebody posted something about me on there, and like
Yeah.
it was. You
I
know,
was on there earlier because the Paris Richards interview, they
Yeah.
clipped a piece of it because of the Lil Wayne shit. You know what I'm saying? But I fuck with Torontology. Salute to Max Distance.
Someone said someone who needs more recognition is Free.
Yeah. He makes
Yeah.
really good fucking music, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But and his image is nice. He fucks with Floyd Mayweather.
He's signed to Money Team.
Yeah, but like he doesn't get as much love as like I have a list right here from RapCap I'm looking at right now, and it has top 10 mil Toronto. What does it say? This chart is an independent Toronto artist. The total authentic Toronto listeners. Okay, so Houdini is number 1, Northside Benji number 2, Burner Bands, Pangs, 88 Glam, Doovie at number 6. 7 is YG, 8 3M French, Roni, and then number 10 Casper TMG. This is like
that's a good list. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna.
and this they're saying this is like a calculated list of this is what people are listening to. You know what I'm saying?
That's good though. I mean, the fact that like Houdini's on there, especially like
It's number
Iris
1
Gay
still.
was
number
downtown.
1 still. Like that's how you know
T-Dot,
he had potential. Like his
Yeah.
song with Tory Lanez went hard. It was like
Yeah.
it was a banger, and I still have it on repeat.
Someone
You
just
know?
donated $6.99 to you Friday.
Let's go.
Lash SR, appreciate the donation.
Yeah, salute to you, last. Thank you.
A bully would blow it up mainstream for sure.
Bully would have.
Facts.
R.I.P. to him. He really had potential. You know.
Yeah, man.
Like,
R.I.P. Bully.
He was really like I felt like him. Hanks could have made it out the city. French really can make it out the city. But I feel like Bully was like one of those guys that could like could have blown the fuck up.
Do you think Doobie can really make it out
Yeah.
and go?
If Doovie continues, I mean like it's his sound is repetitive. Don't get me wrong, but I can understand like why he does it. It makes hits. He makes hits. Like you know, he's always in the studio. He's making bangers. You know, it's
Yeah.
just the fact that I feel like he's really on his grind. He's
Drake
really
shouted him out too.
yeah like you
Yeah.
know, like
yeah.
that's big. You know, like the fact that now he has Drake listening to him in a way and shouting him out. Who knows? Drake X Doobie maybe. You never know.
Yeah, no, it's I think Doobie has a lot of potential. Wasn't like Meek Mill going to sign him at one point?
Yeah, Meek
You know
Mill
what I'm
was
saying?
definitely trying to sign him.
Yeah, and I'm sure he had a bunch of other offers that just wasn't mentioned, right?
Yeah.
So he's number 6 on that list. That's crazy. I would have thought he'd be further up the list.
I thought he was going to be top 5 for sure. In my eyes, I think he's top 5.
Yeah, straight up. Yo, let me do a quick shout out here. Salute to Sovereign, Sovereign Selections. Put that in front of the camera. Bow. You know what I'm saying? They blessed us with a nice little loud pack right here, nice little care package. They got some chili cheese.
Oh, there.
You know what I'm
Shout out
saying?
Sovereign.
I'll put the links in the description after when on the YouTube video when this is posted for where people can go hit them up. I'm gonna smoke some of this. You know what I'm saying? And salute the
let's
Astro
go.
Pink. You all see the Astro over in the back. If you know, you know. You know what I'm
Astro Pink
saying?
is fire. That's all I'm
Astro
gonna
Pink.
say.
You know what I'm saying? There's that boom boom. My bad.
No, you're good.
Yeah, you're good.
But yeah, like I just feel like just say hi. Yeah, this is insane.
Houdini's the best y'all
But
had,
yeah.
to be honest. Houdini is the best y'all had, to be honest.
Houdini, if he continued and he was alive, RIP to him once again. And like he would have been definitely. I feel like if every rapper in Toronto can just be like, "Yo, let's get together, fuck the politics." Toronto can be like not like the okay. I want to say like the UK because they have their beef, but like I feel like Toronto could blow up if they were just come together, and be like, "Yo, you know what is this beef really getting us? It's not. We're losing each other. Mothers are burying their child before 75. Like it's sad to be honest. Like
A lot of these rappers, and I don't want to speak for them too tough like
Yeah.
that, but like a lot of them have inherited old beefs from people in my generation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I know a lot of people that have done that, and I like same with my generation because I'm 20, right? And I have like friends that are like 03, 04,
Yeah.
and they're now like they're not into it, but they're sort of inheriting it. And I just sort of look at it and I'm like, bro, this is not
Yeah.
the life you want to live.
They don't even know what they're beefing about.
I'm like, what's this really about? And then they'll be like, oh, it's over. Like they'll try to explain it to me. I'm like, yo, that's just a bunch of BS to me, to be
Yeah.
honest. Like
Some shit from like
it's not
20 years
it
ago,
has
fam.
I'm like, were you there? No, like yeah, I get it, you're from the area, you wanna look cool, but sometimes being too cool is not like it's not good.
Yeah.
It's really not that good for you because being too cool can have repercussions.
No, they're picking up their uncle's beef, their pop's
Yeah.
beef, all that shit, and it's whack, yo.
It's really good. It's like beef in general gets you nowhere. Like if people want to beef me, for example, I just be like, yo, what are we both getting off this? Nothing. We're wasting our time arguing over what? Over something so small? Like
Yeah, but you know what they're saying here? Comments here. Click saying Toronto has potential to take ATL's spot in the music. It really doesn't. It really does come down to beef and
wow.
politics, though. Oh shit! Salute to
$50.
old John Crow track star music, yo. Thank you.
$50 donut.
Jeez. You know what I'm saying? Like
Big pockets.
yeah, man. Salute to you, old track star or old John Crow. But that ATL thing, yes, ATL is the fucking benchmark. They're
Yeah.
huge as shit. You know what I'm saying? But can we agree that ATL doesn't all get along, fam? Like,
they don't. There's
like-
definitely times where they've beefed,
yeah,
There's definitely like I'm telling you, there's not a place where I can think in the world where like blocks have like not beefed each other.
come on, fam. Everybody's like, they all get along. Like,
They don't. They
yo,
really don't.
YSL and fucking what's the other name of the crew? YFN.
Yeah.
They're having a whole war, bro. What are we
Yeah.
talking about? You know what I'm saying? They're trying to kill each other in jail. What unity are we talking about, fam? You know what I'm saying? In Atlanta, they got the sticks. Like they don't play around out
They
there,
don't.
fam.
They really don't.
You know what I'm saying? Like I guess they had their moments of unity, and we all got to witness it. But like I hear they have a lot of beef too,
They
fam.
do. I feel like they try to hide it, right? They try to keep it low key, which
Yeah.
is smart. Which is smart for them because in a way, keeping your beef low key won't hurt you. Like you'll still eat off it no matter what. It's just you just don't want to get not arrested or you don't want shit to happen. So keeping that stuff low key and like hidden is, I think, one of the smartest moves anybody could ever do.
Bro, the DA is trying to do a fucking bunch of sweeps on mad gangs out there, fam. So all this whole time over all these years that we were
Yeah.
talking about their unity, they had a whole gang culture of motherfuckers out there going at each other crazy, fam. Like
Yeah.
I think we had it kind of twisted. Like, don't get me wrong, like they took over the music scene and shit, but they ain't all getting along, holding hands over there, fam. Like, mans
Yeah.
want to kill each other over in Atlanta, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like the strip club is not a healthy place to be at some nights, probably, bro.
Probably, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yo,
And
thank you to Dante Lee.
Someone said an ATL is black collar. People travel there for connection, so Toronto will never pop that no one's going to cold fuck Toronto.
Wow. Y'all are cold, yo.
I mean, like everybody has their opinions, right? You can't really hate on a city just because what you see on the news, you know, or what you see on like most of the things that you can see on the internet is probably 50% not true and 50% real, you know.
Facts. Even somebody mentioned Takeoff in here. What do y'all think about that Takeoff? They had the funeral now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Drizzy Drake gave a speech over at the funeral. What do y'all think about the whole thing? Y'all been keeping up with all the details and the developments?
I have, but I haven't at the same time. I feel like he changed rap in a way. I personally feel like he changed rap in a good way. He changed the sound. He really did his thing, and like the fact he could have blown up even more, to be honest, more than he was. He was really talented, you know.
Yeah.
And like I feel bad for Quavo and who's the
Offset.
Offset, like, you know, they really now, like, if I was them, it's gonna hard to fill that void now because I think like he really kept them together.
Can they do Migos without Takeoff?
I don't think they can, to be honest. I don't really think they can.
No.
They really can't because
That's crazy.
he was that piece that they needed. You know, he brought the ad lib sometimes. You know,
someone said the Dice game was capped. They saying people were preing him before it even happened.
That's possible.
I don't know.
Quavo witnessed his brain leaking on the floor. He's traumatized.
Yeah, like who's gonna say that these guys even want to get back in the booth, fam? It's gonna probably take Quavo himself for being right there.
Yeah, quite a while.
Maybe a year, maybe 2.
Yeah.
To like feel comfortable back in the booth. Like
someone said, Toronto rappers all sound the same. Shit has no vibe to it. There are like maybe a handful of people who can make a hit, but for their most part, they use they shitty accents and screech on tracks.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, there's a track. Six Reacts. I know he made a parody like Nyae, right?
Yeah.
That blew up with like a man like Joseph. They blew up off that. That sort of gave him the push, and like still to this day, there's people like, you know, there's still people bumping it, which means like it's still like it's not a representation of Toronto, but it is that Toronto accent that's still, you know.
Yeah.
Swing the machine,
fam.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I feel like we're known for having shitty accents, but at the same time, we inherited some of this from the States too. I mean, not from the States, but from like mostly the UK. Like, you know, most of our outfits, the slang comes from the UK. So I feel like in a way, it's like, yeah.
Whoever's watching from the UK is having a field day right now. They're like, yes, finally, they're admitting it.
Yeah, bro, like, I feel like Killy was one. He sort of like he did his Toronto accent, but he did it in a way where like it was good. He blew up off it, you know.
Drake too.
Yeah.
Like he didn't. The thing is with Drake, a lot of people don't realize he wasn't doing it all the way from the beginning. He was Houston Drake. He was all these other Drakes, and then like maybe 4 albums in, he started hitting you with a few slangs, and now he hits you with just he just says what. Now he just says whatever the fuck he wants when he does, right? But he had to get rich first before he could just open up the hatch and be like, yo, wagwan, yo, man, damn. Like, you know what I'm saying? They would have threw his ass right out of the States, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, fam.
But yeah, like, I feel like just in general, like, the Toronto sound it's a Toronto sound. We all inherit it.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
but the accent. Let's stop right there for a quick second.
I don't think we have an accent.
I don't hear it right now. Yeah. We're having a conversation. Nobody's like, yo, what's going on, fam? Yeah. Yo, I think people are confusing us putting it on extra.
Yeah.
To us actually having us having a real accent. That's our real accent.
Yeah.
Because like on average, maybe some like young, like I don't know, fam. Like I don't even see it that often, fam. Like
when I'm with my homies, I'll be like, you know, what are you saying? You know, that type of shit.
Yes.
But when I'm outside, I'm professional. You know, I like to keep it normal, you know? Because one, I feel like if you can't keep it professional, then when you go for an interview and you talk like that, you're not getting a job.
Yeah.
100%. They're gonna be like, who the hell is this guy? He's definitely like, you know, he's definitely from they're gonna stereotype you right off
Yeah.
the rip.
Yeah, but they make it seem like the average Toronto person just walking around like, yeah, yo, wagwan, fam. Like, nah, fam. Like, we
That's it.
kind of just do that when we're just fucking around, just with each other and just chilling. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think we're like people are like really like this is what our accent is on a regular basis, fam.
Somebody said, "Don't forget the druggies who drink the mud. They lose their minds and can't on tracks because of the accent and the drugs." I mean, like, you gotta realize. I feel like when people pop, you know, like when they pop whatever they do or they drink mud, I feel like they do it for a personal reason. You never know what someone's really going through. Think like, cause, and it's also gotta look at it like men are stereotyped to be like strong, not show feelings. So I feel like in that way, that's their way of coping. You know, although it is fucked and you know it can kill you. I guess they're just like, yo, I might as well go out known as a strong guy instead of opening up, which is sad, you
Yeah.
know.
Bro, saying that, someone in the comments said, "Free Toronto guy Cody." Whatever happened to
He
Cody?
switched. He went religious.
I don't
now.
even think that's him. I think apparently he sold
No.
his account.
No, I think it's him, bro.
I already sold his
I
account.
heard
I
he
don't know,
switched,
man.
Like, completely, bro. I heard he went full religious, like everything, fam.
Yo, salute to you, Dante Lee. Thank you. Thanks for the donation. Yeah, that's actually I don't know. I don't know which one it is. If it's he just switched or if it's somebody he sold his account now. I can't tell now,
Yeah.
fam. It's hard,
Like, yeah,
fam.
we no one knows.
Because
Like, he
nobody's
might have went
seen
live.
him.
No one's seen. He might have went off the map and just sold his
Yeah.
account, got off
Yeah.
social media, just ready to live there.
And it was like shortly after we interviewed him, you know.
You guys interviewed him, right?
We interviewed Toronto guy Cody. It's like 3 years old or something like that, maybe even longer now.
Really?
Yes. And like maybe about 3 months after that, we stopped seeing him, fam.
Yeah, yeah.
And then all of a sudden, his like maybe let's say 4 months after that, his account started switching.
Because I don't think you can be that religious in that quick of a time, man. Like you
You're
can't
right.
be an
I
extremist in
you
that
could-
fast, bro. Especially in Islam, like it takes a long time to learn about it. So
he low key, but you gotta realize he could have been doing his research. You know,
Mm.
you never really know. He could have been doing his research from the time he started, like realizing, yo, this is not who I really want to be.
Yeah.
So you know, he low key might have put that on as like a face for the socials, and then behind.
I mean,
you
if
know,
he wanted to be an extremist while he was doing his research, he probably would have been like stopped, probably posting, but he continued to post, and then a day. Like, wasn't there a time period where he stopped posting and
he
then
stopped
his account
posting for
switched?
like maybe, like I said, like maybe 2-3 months.
Yeah,
And then all of a sudden,
his account switched.
just everything was different. I was like, whoa.
Definitely bought it or something in there.
No,
I
but
don't
the selling the account is a good
Yeah,
argument
it is.
too. You know what I mean? He could have sold that, and then the person who took it over didn't even change the name, didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? He already got the bread.
Someone said Buxby Ballin is Toronto's last hope.
He is. All the personalities are gone, bro.
What's with Toronto people all trying to copy each other and see who gets the most high off these liquid heroin? Look at people like Dewey.
I don't think it's them competing. I think it's just them being like, yo, I've seen too much, you know? Like you never like I said, you never know who goes through what. So at the same time, him doing that might be his way of coping.
Yeah.
You know, like it's sad, but that's the way it is.
Mhm. Someone said, "What's your thoughts on Kyle Rich?"
Kyle Rich.
Who's Kyle Rich?
I have no idea.
I gotta want to do a Google. Holy shit. I don't know who that is.
His NBA voiceovers were hilarious. He's in a cult.
Oh, he's a voiceover guy.
Yeah.
Someone said Toronto guy Cody's in a cult.
I mean, like people do get sucked into those a lot. Like, you know,
Mm-hmm.
it's sad, but like it's also the fact that people that run it can manipulate
So-
you so good.
So does anyone
you
know if he lives in Toronto still, or
Nobody's seen him since, fam. Like physically, like his
No one had
account
the
does. His account is active, but nobody has anybody seen him.
no one has his ID or anything? Pull up to his house, see how he's doing.
I don't know, fam. Like even when we had the interview with him, nobody actually seen him at the time neither, except for like in the interview.
Yeah.
Like he did like a 1-2 music videos back in the days, but then when he switched to doing like the voiceovers, You didn't really see what he looked like.
Yeah.
I think
Right.
his account is gone.
No.
Really, eh?
Yeah.
Friday. Somebody
That's
said, "What's your
crazy.
ties with Tupac?"
We're not related, yo. But I'm gonna have to go do ancestry.com and actually make sure at this point now, man.
Bro, that shit looks identical, bro.
So identical. I was like, "What the hell,
I
bro?"
thought it was you in the first picture, bro.
That post changed my mind, bro. The crazy part is they didn't even use the right pic. I have a pic that looks even more like that pic with my dreads.
Damn.
That's crazy. Yo, but even on the switching to Islam, right, or converting to Islam,
Mhm.
and you guys were talking about earlier when y'all first started the stream with Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
With all due respect, do you think that it's real life? Like, you think he's just doing it so that he doesn't get as canceled anymore?
No, I don't. I think he's really serious. Me
Okay.
personally, I think like he's 100% serious about it because he wouldn't. I mean, I don't think personally. I don't think Islam is a religion that you can really diss. If
Mm.
you disrespect it in a way, you're over.
You
It's
can't
over.
fake the
You
funk.
can't fake the funk. So I
Yeah.
think he's really serious about getting into it, like, you know, and I respect that about him, you know.
Yeah.
He's trying to turn into a religious, like, I was like, it's all over my TikTok for you page now. Like, people be talking about, like, he can't even, there's no freedom of speech anymore.
Mm-hmm. He's
He-
been deplatformed, basically.
They basically deplatformed him. Now Rumble was, nobody knew what Rumble was. And
Yeah.
people that did, but once he went over the Rumble, they jumped off 50. Like, there's like, you know, it started hitting high numbers, like 50%. Their network traffic jumped.
Wow.
So like it's a, you know, like it's a good thing that he's
Yeah.
switching, and like he's really, I like what he says, because in a way I don't agree with it, but I agree with it at the same time. you know?
Yeah.
I agree to disagree, but I like what he's trying to do and I respect it.
I think he got too many people who were like really fucking with him, because there's
Yeah.
one thing when you got guys like that, like, you know, Fresh and Fit kind of falls into that category, the manosphere category, right?
Yeah.
But they get a lot of hate and they have their core fan base. But like to the general public, they got so much hate that people don't worry about them as much.
Yeah.
Same with Sneeko, you know what I'm saying? He has a lot of people who fucking hate him in the general public. But I think with Andrew Tate, he had a lot of people who, even if they're not part of the core fan base, they're like, I kind of like him still though.
Yeah.
And then that started getting a little bit too scary for the mainstream, bro. You know what I mean? It'd be one thing if he was hated, but people were kind of fucking with Andrew Tate a little bit,
They
bro.
were, and like I like what he's trying to teach you what school doesn't, in a way,
Mhm.
with like financial, you know.
Yeah.
And it's a good thing, but I don't think, because school, personally, I think school was made for you to work in a warehouse, you know, work for another person.
Mhm.
They don't want you to be free, because you can't let everybody be rich.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta have your, like, you know, you gotta have middle class, you gotta have lower class, you know.
Yeah. No, I think he was somebody that, yeah, he could have, like, those, you didn't have to be part of the manosphere to be like, I like Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where those other guys, you got to kind of be into that manosphere stuff to be like, I fuck with this guy, or the other guy like Sneeko and them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just, you guys just make sure to stay platformed, bro. You know what I'm
I
saying?
feel like as long as people really, really, really like pay attention to what he says, I feel like they'll have no choice but to, like, you know, like, look at Elon Musk. He bought Twitter. Now Andrew Tate's allowed back on Twitter. Like, all these people that were took off the app are
The
now allowed
Matrix.
back. Yeah, like, you know,
Yeah.
it's sort of like,
It's real.
they don't want you to talk because they already have their hierarchy. They
Yeah.
don't want to run out of thing. You know, they don't want to lose all their power that they have.
But what do y'all think about the check mark thing, on Twitter, the verification, the page
I'm gonna be
verification?
honest with
They
you,
gotta get rid of it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If you buy that, I don't rate you in a way. I don't,
Yeah.
because why are you wasting $8? The reason why verification is there is for you to grind. Like, you know,
Mhm.
like, for instance, Local City, he's been knocked. I think he recently got a blue check mark on Instagram,
Yeah.
and he's been knocked. So, like, you know, that's sort of like, he released freedom, he gained his followers, and then he got that verification. He grinded for it.
Yeah.
Same with, you know, all these other people. But the fact that you can pay $8 for it now, it's like, what the hell are we doing here? You know?
Yeah, because there's a few people, they've been doing impersonation accounts with the check mark. Now that you could buy it, you could buy the check mark, and then, you know, I'm just fucking gonna switch my account name and fuck with you.
Yeah, no, verification supposed to mean something. Like, you're supposed to earn it. Like,
Yeah.
giving it away for 8 bones, let everyone get it. It's just like,
I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like being not verified on Twitter is a new wave. I'm gonna be honest with you, because now everybody can buy it. I just sort of feel like, yo, if you're not verified, you're, you know,
Yeah. You gotta fucking take it, reverse engineer the shit, bro.
yeah,
Yeah, because fam, like to get a verification, because I apply on Instagram like once a month, like in the fucking settings you can apply.
oh yeah, you
right?
yeah.
But they'll tell you have to be deemed a public figure, athlete, news outlet. Like they give you a list of things that you need to be considered. So if you achieve that with what you're doing, then that's
I
an
applied,
achievement.
but like never got back to me. I'm like, it's been like a week and a half. Like, do they usually get back to you? And like,
They say it could take up to like 30 days for them to get back to you.
oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
My
But
hard work.
if they tell you no, they say apply again in 30 days, and
Yeah.
you got to just keep on applying. But some of these rapper guys that get their check mark, they just wake up and they're like,
Yeah.
oh shit. Like their parents, LB told me
Yeah,
in his interview, he said his mom told him he didn't realize because he was like, he's in the account, right?
yeah.
So he's like, his mom was like yelled from like downstairs, like, yo, LB, you got a check mark.
He just applied on Instagram.
No, like he just
Sometimes it
kept
randomly gives it out
growing,
to
bro,
you.
as an artist.
If you reach a certain amount, they'll just give it to you straight away.
Yeah.
Without even applying, they
Because
just give
they-
it to you?
Any of us
notice.
can happen, fam. We could just wake up tomorrow morning. We look, oh, there's a fucking blue check mark on our account because like we
Holy.
just got that lit, bro.
Your Cribazz chat. Look at chat. They're asking if you can see them. But yeah, like
that was good.
I feel like now that like Twitter sort of gave away that
You can't
verification shit, it's like you have to
Sorry.
reverse engineer, and it's
Mhm.
it's like
Mm-hmm.
now it's like I don't even want to get verified on Twitter. You know, like it's just sort of like you never know. Now you can't
Yeah, I
can't
can
know
see you
who's real or
thunders.
who's fake. You know,
Yeah. This as long as Instagram doesn't follow that same fucking path.
I don't think
We're good.
Instagram will. I think Instagram will stay the way because the way they're doing it is perfect. I super like I like it.
Yeah, it's annoying that I don't have a fucking check mark, but like
Yeah.
I still have to earn that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And then once you get it, you feel that like all that hard work you put in, the years
Yeah.
of sweat, the the TikToks you put out, the posts have all paid off.
yeah. But let me ask y'all something about check marks. Can you tell when people have a fake one?
Yeah, you can. If you click on the check mark, it'll say if you subscribe with Twitter Blue or they're actually like a public figure.
Game.
Damn.
Cribazz just
Right,
dropped
I
some
knew you
game.
gotta
We gotta
Yo, I didn't know that part.
I didn't even know that part.
Yeah,
I
but
feel like-
but they're doing double verification too with some people. Like if you're a big figure, they'll say official with a check mark, so it's 2 verifications. But
Mm.
anyone that you click on, it could say. But some people have bought Twitter Blue because they said to keep your verification as a public figure, you have to pay for it.
Mhm.
And some of it changed from them actually being a public figure to just saying they're subscribed with Twitter Blue. So it's fucked. It
Wow.
fucks with them.
Wow.
Yeah, they got.
But like
finessed.
on Instagram, you can you click on like the dots in the corner of the account type of thing, and it'll give you extra information on them.
Yeah.
Because I was just going by what their traction was. Like you got a check mark, but your music video has
I
200
heard if
views.
you have that, it's actually good for verification stuff too. Means like you're a big figure or something.
Yes,
Yeah,
but you should
well,
earn it.
When you say it says about this account, right? When you
No, but if you earned it, that's when you get
Oh.
that. No, if you went and
think
bought
so,
it from
yeah.
some guy who's in your DMs, like can get you verified, or in your comments can get
Oh.
you verified, and
Yeah, I
You
don't
spent
my
2
guy paid 3
bones.
bands and got it. He got
No
verified.
way, what?
it was legit.
Yeah, he has a plug. Yeah,
Damn. But I feel like with
3,000
this,
euros.
I feel like with this fake
Wow.
verification shit, you're gonna see a lot of these like, I'm gonna say
Yo.
small streamers in a way. They're gonna ego the hell out of
Yo.
people because they're gonna be like, "Yo, I have this check mark. Look at me, I'm
Yeah,
big dog.
nothing
You're
wrong
really
with-
not. You're really
Just
a
also with
nobody.
the
You know, nobody really knows who you are." At
Yeah.
the same time, so like, I was talking to my friend. He streams a lot, and we were having a private convo on Discord, and he was like, "Yo, like, what would you do if
Nah,
somebody
she
egoed
was
you?"
in
I'm
the
like,
club.
"Yo, I'm calling you out. I'm
Mhm.
gonna be
She
like,
was in the club.
why are you egoing me when you only paid $8? Like, like,
Yeah.
I just can't do that.
Yeah.
Personally.
That's bro. It's like an attention war out there, fam.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like 'Cause
You can go to-
now if everybody's has access to check marks and shit like that. Like with Instagram, like I'm glad that Cribazz dropped that fucking jewel
Yeah.
right there, because there's a lot of people who are going around with fake check marks besides getting pussy and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like whatever. but like they're like trying to book interviews, like they're just
Yeah.
trying to do different shit, but not actually at the level to be able to do it.
That, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're just trying to like skip a bunch of steps. Hey, if I
Before
got the
they
check
go,
mark,
yeah.
then I'll just be able to get all these fucking things, and then you go and you do it badly because you
Yeah.
didn't fucking follow all the steps. You know what I'm saying?
Someone said, so your hardworking money isn't worth it. I'm not saying it's not worth it. I just feel like verification in total, like just overall, should be a grind.
Yeah.
All that hard work, because if you can pay for stuff, that's like saying, I don't even know how to say this, but like it's sort of like, yo, now I can pay to get what I want, you know?
Mhm.
Like I get blue check marks in some cases don't mean shit, but in a way, if you're grinding for that blue check mark like on Twitter, on Instagram, and somebody's paying $8 for it, now you're just like, yo, I don't even want this check mark anymore, you know? It's just like now everybody can get it. It holds no meaning to it.
Yeah.
But
No,
yeah.
straight up. No, real shit, man. Yeah, man. I think we're good, man.
Yeah.
We can wrap it.
Yeah.
Salute to the comment gang out here, man. I think you all got a little bit worried at first. They're like, "What the fuck's going on? Where the fuck?"
Nah, but I appreciate everyone. Like I said, I appreciate We Love Hip Hop for, you know what I'm saying, having me on.
Hell yeah.
I'll put their link and their YouTube and in the Twitch. I want to go show them love, man.
Definitely show them love for real.
Make sure you guys go subscribe and shit. I'll put the Twitch in my shit as well. Let me put their Twitch link in there.
Welcome to the We Love Hip Hop Twitch channel.
There you go. I'll put their this is their Twitch. You're gonna start on Twitch, eh? Soon.
Yeah,
Alright.
I won't play with.
Another 279 from Dante Lee.
Damn.
All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna wrap it up here. I appreciate everyone for coming on. All right, man. And